Hello YouTube, so it's Miss C Pizzle back here again, and today I'm going to be talking about my pregnancy. I did promise you guys I was going to do it, so here I am. So I'm just going to talk about a few things that I learned and I wish that I would have done differently, and also some things that I experienced, positive and negative. Just a disclaimer, remember that everyone's experience is different, and that's just my personal experience. I really hope that mums who are expecting can take something from this and be inspired, especially young teen mums like myself. Well, I'm no longer a teen, but at the time of my pregnancy I was a teen. I was 19 years old. So one of the first things I would say is ensure that you always have someone to speak to. So in fact, not having someone to speak to, there will always be someone out there, even though it may feel like you may not have someone out there. They will be. So whether it's your mom, your dad, whether it's a really close friend, whether it's a non-family member, whoever it is, psychologically pregnancy can be a lot, and you know, you do want to process things. Sometimes you think about a lot of things. You know, sometimes you're like, oh, what's baby doing, is baby okay and stuff, even when you're at home in your normal setting and stuff. So it's very, very nice to speak to, and I really found that very helpful, having those people to speak to during my pregnancy. It was really comforting. Some people may not feel like they need anyone to speak to, but that was just something that I found really helpful personally. Another thing, the second thing, is making sure that you are prepared. Honestly, all the preparation that I did prior to the birth of my son was very, very, very helpful and made things a lot more easier. I just want to thank everyone, and thank my mum and others who encouraged me to ensure that I had everything that I needed. Of course, I wanted to have everything prepared, but just being on top of it, even though sometimes I was thinking, like, do I really need to get this amount of nappies? Do I really need to get this amount of wipes? But honestly, nappies and wipes, they go. When I say they go, they go. Guys, I'm getting like a little mark here. Like, you guys will get to see this like throughout my videos. I just like really mark up really easily. Like, it could be very hot and I'll just get a red patch. Like, I can literally touch my face like this and it will leave a print. Well, I didn't leave a print then, but you guys get the idea. Anyways, yeah, so I stocked up on nappies and wipes. My nappies were like all the way up here, and I had loads of wipes, and I'm just thinking, I've actually got a lot. Like, I was literally buying every single week. Every time I went shopping, I was buying a box of nappies. It may not seem a lot just buying a box of nappies, but when you buy that every time you go shopping, it adds up and it adds up and it adds up. So that was very, 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 very helpful, and I would definitely encourage you guys to really stock up on things such as nappies and wipes, as well as other things, because when you do have baby, you are very exhausted. And you're trying to get your energy back, and then you're trying to learn your little new one as well. You're trying to find out what he likes, what he don't like, what his different cries are for. So for example, he'll have a cry when he's hungry, he'll have a cry when his nappy needs changing and you may have not realised. Like, they have different cries. You're really learning your baby, and the last thing you want to do is be stressing because you don't have nappies or wipes, or because they've run out. So if you can at least stock up and get a box every time you go to the shop, then, you know, that should at least last a few months, so you're not having to worry about that. So definitely being prepared as well, making your wish list, whether you have a baby shower, don't have a baby shower, because people will ask, like, do you need anything, do you want me to get anything for you? It's obviously a very exciting time for many, so I would definitely say that. Another thing I would say as well, don't worry. Like, do not worry. A lot of moms worry. I experienced that myself. I worried a lot. Honestly, you just relax, because remember, baby feels what you feel. So if you feel very, very stressed, baby's going to feel very, very stressed. So the best thing to do is to remain calm. Not everything is going to go your way, and you may have worries and concerns like I did in my pregnancy. I had worries and concerns. There's times when I went to hospital appointments and I was concerned, but the least you can do is stay calm, because that will really make a difference. Psychologically, it will help, and also baby will be calm as well. So baby will be as stress-free as possible, because they do feel your emotion. You have that connection with the baby. When you're carrying your baby, you build this connection, this emotional connection, and they do feel what you feel. And also, you will feel happier as well knowing that baby is calm. So that's another thing I would say. Also, I would say is make sure you have that hospital bag packed. Like, a mistake that I made is I packed my hospital bag, but it wasn't 100% packed. It was 8% packed. So I would definitely say make sure you have your hospital bag packed. And obviously, time goes quick, guys. Like, there's a point and I was just thinking, oh, this is dragging. Like, I just want my baby to come. And, like, I'm just thinking, like, this is the longest 9 months ever. But when I had him, it felt like the shortest 9 months ever. Like, honestly, it does go really quick. So just being prepared, having the house prepared, their room prepared and stuff like that, it just makes things so much easier rather than rushing last minute as you're getting closer to your due date. And remember, a due date is just an estimation. So you don't know if you're going to have the baby before that due date or after that due date. Okay? And another thing I would say is, this is quite common. Guys, I can't even talk. This is quite common among loads of moms. Like, you go to hospital and they may say to you, oh, baby's too small, or baby's this, or baby's that. Now, of course, take caution. So if the hospital says, okay, you need to increase your iron levels, so you need to eat more of these foods, or you may need to take these tablets, of course, you know, take their advice as long as you're 100% about that. But I would say as well is, don't worry. So I was actually speaking to someone the other day at work, and they said, guys, I'm not working at the moment, by the way. Oh, cut this out. I was actually speaking to someone the other day at work, and they said to me that they were worried because they kept saying baby's too small. I had the same experience. They told me that baby's too small. At one point, I was with a consultant as well towards the end of my pregnancy when I was about 36 weeks, and I was having extra scans and all types of stuff like that because they was telling me baby was measuring too small. But when I went to do my membrane sweep, he was absolutely fine. They told me he was going to be about 8 pounds. And then he ended up being born 7 pounds 3. But don't worry too much, because you have to remember hospital measurements are just estimations. Guys, I'm just being real and raw with you guys. They are just estimations. Do not worry. Obviously take the advice and do whatever your heart tells you to do, but do not worry. Just try to remain as calm as possible, and God willing, baby will be delivered safely. So I would definitely say that. Another thing I would say is stop watching videos. Now, you can watch my videos. No, but stop watching videos. Like, I watched so much videos and had these expectations, but most of these expectations that are put on social media, they're not the reality. You know, these dream pregnancies and dream births, like, it's not the reality. So don't let videos take over your mind. Of course, if you'd like to watch videos for entertainment or for a bit of information, why not? But don't let it overtake your mind, guys, because you will just end up in a trap like I did. I ended up in a trap, and it wasn't a very good trap at all. And then I'm just thinking, oh, so this is meant to happen. So why is this not happening to me? So, for example, on YouTube, they often post like, oh, what happens at 28 weeks, 29 weeks, 30 weeks, 31 weeks, etc. The reality is every baby's different. That's the biggest thing you will learn. Every baby is different. So they may say, oh, baby should start moving around this time, but baby moves a bit later, or baby starts moving earlier. That's fine. Every baby is different. And if you do have any worries and concerns, of course, speak to your midwife. That's why your midwife's there. Your midwife's there to help you. So make use of that. Guys, another thing, make use of your midwife. You know, this special moment is so special and so big. You have someone designated to you who you can answer any questions, who is constantly monitoring you for this whole 9-month period, because it's such a special moment. The last thing I would say is be positive. That is the most important thing throughout all of this, and that links in with the staying calm. Be positive. That's another thing. For me personally, there's times when I was quite negative, and some people may say, though, that's my personal issue, but I'm not sure. Other mums might have experienced, you know, some negative times in their pregnancy. Nothing's pitch perfect. But the most you can do is just be positive. Stay positive, guys. Because at the end of the day, this is such a special moment. You know, and baby, again, is feeling what you're feeling. If you feel positive and happy, baby's going to feel positive and happy. So guys, thank you for watching this video. This is a very, very quick video, just a little bit of my experience and some advice that I would give. Like I said, everyone's pregnancy is different, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed my video. Please like, comment, and please subscribe to my channel, and I will be posting more content. Thank you guys. Bye. Like more content, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel.